HooHooHooRobin.
Hey, did you watch the Watson?
No, I've heard about the Watson.
I watched a little.
Didn't
a little
watch
of
the Watson.
I watched a little of the Watson.
Heard of the Watson? Didn't watch the Watson.
It's suspicious. Like, who's picking the fucking questions for the Watson? Is someone manually picking at least the questions?
I have no idea.
Do we have
how
an
it
expert
works.
on the Watson?
I don't
Meaning
know
someone
how it
that just
works.
knows more than us, and then you're officially an expert. What do you think of this whole thing?
I think, from what I've heard, the second the question comes up, the computer knows what it is. So instead of Alex Trebek having to read it like he does to the people, the second it comes up, the computer knows instantly what it is. But then based on whether the computer, the percentage, whether it thinks it knows the answer or not, that dictates how long it's going to take the computer to buzz in. See, because there's that buzz in factor.
Right.
Now that to me is handicapping the machine. Because as a computer, the computer could probably buzz in instantly, but the second the question comes up, and more times than not get the answer right and win the game and shut everybody else out. So computer wins.
But there's no handicapping the machine because he's kicking ass so far, isn't he?
Well, that's what I mean. Even a handicap machine is kicking ass.
Oh, so you're saying...
So I'm saying the computer
it would be a bloodbath.
Hands down, fuck everyone.
Right.
If they just let it actually be a computer where it doesn't have to read it. It knows the second the question comes up, it calculates so fast that you don't even get done reading the question before it already has the answer.
I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed.
Because the computer was built specifically to kick ass in Jeopardy. Not impressed. I thought it was just a regular computer they put up there.
Is that it? You just thought it was like a Dell?
Yeah,
they just put a Dell laptop up there.
Right. We named our Dell computer Watson, and look what this thing could do. Then I would be impressed. But supposedly, hundreds of programmers for, I think, 5 years or something?
Yeah.
With the main goal of just beating Jeopardy. Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Nah.
No.
I want to see what my Mac could do. I want to put it in one of the positions up against Watson.
You just want to put your Mac against your Watson?
And that bore Ken Jennings. Enough about Ken Jennings.
Well, people seem to like him.
No, they don't.
I don't know what that's all about.
Do they really like Ken Jennings? Maybe a few nerds do.
A few nerds?
Nerds. Let me say hi to Kyle in New Mexico, the official expert on the Watson. Kyle, what's up?
What's up, guys? Basically, how it works is once it gets the question, it has like thousands of encyclopedias and medical and physics research papers that it first queries. It then takes what it thinks the question is asking and it searches on the internet for some of the keywords.
Yeah.
It has an answer, it now puts the answer into the question. There's another search on the internet to see how many hits come back.
So,
that helps give it a probability if it's the right answer or not.
Okay, so they named the computer the Watson. They should be naming it Google.
Yeah, it just Googles. Right? It Googles the answer? Is that what's happening?
That's not impressive. Anyone could Google. Let Ken Jennings Google.
When they were developing it, they let some of the people that work at IBM could go sit in the audience and watch the machine, and it would give the top 10 answers that it thought. And if it gets over a certain percentage, then it buzzes in and answers with it. But a lot of times it gets things wrong. The cool thing about it is that it knows wordplay. It understands like the multiple meanings from different words because lots of the Jeopardy questions are written all fucked up.
Yeah, they're written like in that stupid answer question form, and sometimes it's like a pun, so it understands like puns and things.
That's pretty impressive. But why? I guess you explain why we should be impressed, huh?
Well, what they want to do with it is they made the program that did that played chess, and everyone like watched it and got interested, but they couldn't sell it. No one wanted a chess-playing computer for their corporation. So what they're doing with this is they're trying to sell it to, say, a law firm, for example, so someone could ask the computer, I'm looking for a case law and reference DWI stops in Albuquerque involving red trucks. And the computer can basically understand the question better than just a regular Google search could, and more intelligently give answers. And that's how they're trying to market this computer to sell it to
But doesn't it seem very close to Google?
Well, it does use the internet search to query databases and just general answers, and that's how it helps with that.
So all I need to know, because this is what scares the shit out of all of us, Watson is not aware. It's not
Become
aware. Right? It's not.
No.
Okay, good. That's all I care about. Fine. Then.
No.
Then Google away, Watson. Have fun. Have fun with the Jeopardy.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
Is Watson actually winning those games?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's worth watching for 5 minutes because Alex Trebek is such a fucking bore. Even with this.
You don't like the way he pronounces everything like a Canadian?
And he can't even have fun with this.
No, the answer is Montreux.
Like, I thought it would be fun, and a few other people made this observation as well, that make the computer sound like Sean Connery.
What's it sound like?
Really?
From the old, SNL, sketches.
Yeah. Like,
have a little fun with it. Or every once in a while have it
call
come
his
out.
mother a whore?
Yes. Well, maybe not go that far, because you got to keep it...
Mother's a whore, Trebek.
You got to keep it, highbrow, because it's Jeopardy.
Yeah.
But you can have fun even though something's highbrow.
Look, it's answering. What is Toronto?
Someone is saying that Watson is not hooked up to the internet, though. It's all just self-contained.
What was the question for that one?
What rhymes with memento? And it's in Canada.
I think we got some Watson audio. Let's take a listen to this. See what this is about. Oh, this is good. This is actually a good clip. Watson computer proves he's stupid during Final Jeopardy.
Oh, really?
Final Jeopardy category is U.S.
Category. All right, you're great at pronouncing stuff.
He really is.
Terrific. Category.
Yes.
I shouldn't make fun of him because he ended up marrying like a friend of the family.
Did he?
Swear to God.
She hot?
I don't even know if they're together.
I was going to say, is he hot?
This is...
I was implying.
Is he a fruit?
No. He lived with his mommy for a long time, though.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was
kind of weird.
I was friends with his wife's son, who had the misfortune of having his skull drilled into every 6 months to relieve liquids.
What is water on the brain?
Well, the guy's no longer with us either. He died in a fine car accident because I think his condition might have caused him to swerve off the road.
What is 6 feet under?
Yeah, there you go. But she was beautiful. She lived right down the street from us in Centerport.
Really?
Same bus and everything. My brother knew her way more than I did. I knew her brother. But what does this mean? Who gives a fuck?
We're just trying to
Who really gives a fuck? I'm trying to fucking make it look like I know Hollywood. Who cares?
You're in.
Well, you had a connection to Alex Trebek.
I haven't seen her, talked to her in probably fucking 30 years.
Yeah, but you knew someone
who gives a fuck
who had a kid with a hole in the head and mallet, whatever.
But here's Watson being stupid.
Final Jeopardy category is U.S. cities, and here is the clue. Its largest airport is named for a World War II hero. Its second largest for a World War II battle. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. We come to you, Ken. You had 2,400 for this final going in, and you wrote down what is Chicago. That is correct, and you wagered $2,400. That doubles your score to 4,800. Down to Brad now. He had 5,400. Yeah. I have to feel that he came up with a correct response. Did he? Yes. And the wager? Doing almost everything you can. $5,000 takes you up to 10,400. Now to our leader, Watson, going into finals, 36,681. And the response was, what is Toronto? With a lot of question marks, which means, of course, that Watson had many, many doubts. And the wager, how much are you going to lose? Oh, you sneak. $947.
So it wound up winning because it didn't bet the load.
Well, a computer can figure out the math shit easy enough, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's saying the computer is self-contained. That's what makes this impressive, I guess.
That it's not reaching out to other computers and the internets. Which would be funny, just because it doesn't matter what the question is. Porn would come out. If it was on the internet, just porno would come out. No, I'm sorry. Watson has answered, what is meat spin? And as we see the dick spinning around, we know this is not correct, Watson.
It would just take one lousy porn virus and Watson is fucked.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. What is lemon party is the wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Go with 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yes. So what is 2 girls, 1 cup? Yes, that is correct, though. Yes, that is correct. What do I jerk off to on a nightly basis in Quebec? Canadian.
Let me say hi
Alex
to
Trebek.
Daniel in
Right,
Oklahoma.
which Canada.
Daniel, is this you?
Yep.
Or is
You
it?
got me.
Are you the one with the girl's name that calls from time to time?
Don't believe so.
It's Daniel, right?
Yeah, Daniel.
Okay, sometimes we get a Danielle, and we laugh openly because it's a guy.
Oh, nope, not
But
me.
that's not you.
Name, girl. Oh.
It's not him, though. But there is a guy that does call. All right, whatever. What do you got on the Watson?
Yeah, that first guy had most of his facts right except for the internet thing. It's not hooked to the internet.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
we
I thought you had.
discovered,
Were we just saying that?
Yeah, I thought you had something else besides that. No.
No.
Well, I mean, that
Answer.
and the fact that they made a computer that can understand a pun, which is, amazing. And, human language, which is kind of complicated sometimes. And it's just, they nailed it.
As being the Watson expert, I need to know this: is he picking the questions? I heard that there's some human interaction going on.
I don't believe so. What they've said on many of the videos that I've watched is that once they set it up and hit go, it's on its own. They can't interact with it.
Why not
It
just
takes
pull
its
the
own
goddamn
questions.
plug?
Yeah, the Whopper.
The Whopper.
If it wins a question, then it picks its own, and
Okay.
it does all by itself.
I guess that's all we have on the Watson.
I think it was cool that they did it on Valentine's Day when anybody who gave a shit about robots or Jeopardy was home to watch.
That's a good line.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
All right, man.
I don't know. It just seems to me.
It was worth checking out.
Yeah, very gimmicky.
Giving
Kind of cool.
Jeopardy some huge ratings for the next few days, right?
Jeopardy does that every so often. They get when they had either one of these 2 champions on there. That's amazing in itself. They, I think, earned something like was it combined $5 million?
Yeah, the one guy won over I don't know, Brad or something. Or
Yeah, what was it? 70 games in a row, over 70 games.
Well, Ken Jennings won the most games in a row. And
Yeah.
the other guy won the most money,
Most
I believe. And I think the guy winning the most money, it's over $3 million.
It's crazy.
And then Ken must have pushed about $2 million
Yeah.
in his run, I guess. So
That's something. And then the computer, which I guess doesn't get any money, huh?
yeah,
What does it do?
well,
Just so as it win oil or something, right? Oil or something.
Yeah, the computer wins a bunch of new buttons. Here's your wires or something. Whatever the computer's like. Hey, new table to stand on all day. New card table for the computer. What do computers want? What do you win? Bunch of money. I'm going to buy with it. New bag to get carried around in.
Chip's funny today.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Buy a new card table. What are you doing, Chip? You're being funny.
I'm very funny.
No, really. No,
I know what the
not
computer
always.
wants. Computers are going to want like a new apartment
Why?
to be in.
Huh?
Chip just blows it. He can't handle the
I
conversation.
can't handle the pressure of actually being funny. Well.
I want to give an example of what we deal with on a regular basis.
All right.
Andrew on Long Island, what's up? You're on the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, how's it going?
Better now, bud. Thanks a million.
What do you got as far as Watson and Jeopardy goes?
Outstanding. Well, he answered Toronto when they asked for a U.S. city.
Really? When did that happen?
I don't know, last night.
Really?
Oh.
They asked for a U.S. city, and it said Toronto?
Oh.
How many question marks were after Toronto?
A lot.
Really? And what did that mean?
Yeah. All righty. I'm gone.
I love when someone realizes.
Defeat is great.
I love
The sound of defeat.
So is Diom's.
Ah, Chip.
I'm on a roll or something.
You really are. A buttered roll. I get it.
No.
Hey, Chip. That is very funny. Holy fuck.
All right, we got some other stuff.
Ooh, what do you got? That's a pretty purple case.
Well, this is the, we played it yesterday, obviously, the news reporter speaking a new language.
Oh, yeah.
Is there an update on her? It turns out that she didn't have a stroke, right?
She's just going for tests, but she feels fine. Everything's fine.
I think she just completely panicked.
You know what? And I
Really? But she's been a reporter for, she was... Look, I'm doing it now. No, It's not like it was her first.
No, but you ever just been mush mouth like we all of a sudden, and if it's like you did like that?
Yeah, but that was she.
Yeah, she did do an hour.
She didn't even come close. I forgot to. Is Sam down the hall? I tweeted one yesterday. There's another one that happened a while ago. That's pretty bad too.
Really? Same.
Talking
type
about
of thing?
Obama's health care.
Yeah. Oh,
so that's
Christ.
about a year ago.
Was it Obama actually trying to make it make sense?
Obama might have cursed yesterday. We
Yeah,
got that
I heard
too.
that. That's pretty funny.
Just get word to Sam. It was on my Twitter yesterday afternoon. It was a pretty good one, worth playing today.
Sam, there's a problem only you can solve.
There you go. Just like the mush mouth one from after the Grammys. Here's Obama cursing, I guess. I don't, it was a little slip.
Yeah, it's a little slip.
But everyone making a big deal about it.
It's always funny to hear a president kind of curse.
Would cut the deficit by more than $400 billion over the next decade and bring annual domestic spending to its lowest share of the economy since Dwight Eisenhower.
It's low as shit.
It's just fun.
It is
It's
funny.
just fun for everybody.
It's low as shit.
But then they really got to spin it and say, he really meant to say shit.
It's not like he said lowest cunt or lowest fuckwad.
There's really nothing to spin.
No.
He just said the word shit by mistake.
I know.
That's it.
Even I can't find something to fault him on that.
I'm sure Rush Limbaugh will. The president said shit.
If you noticed what he said there, it was cursing.
Yeah. Is that the man we want?
And then Glenn Beck will use his blackboard to fucking explain what that means.
I never saw Glenn Beck.
He's the worst.
He'll write the word shit.
Right.
And then, write words off of it.
Right. It means that Obama's in on the fact that the whole world's going to be Islamic
He's
within
obviously
the next
a Muslim
10 years.
extremist. Yeah, Glenn Beck, wow. I mean, I watch him occasionally because
I watch them, all of them.
It is just so fun to watch a man just become unglued.
Did you see him wearing the robe the other day?
No. Oh, no.
Why is Fox putting up with this?
Because they know people watch it.
Just because of the ratings,
think they're
right?
watching. Yeah, I think a lot of people watching now, like people watch Hannity, and Hannity it's a conservative show. Obviously, he goes on there. He's very well educated on what's going on. He has his own opinions, which are very Christian, very right wing, whatever. Whether you agree with him or not, it's a very prepared show.
I'll say it because I'm not. I don't agree with Sean Hannity, but he seems the most sane, is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Glenn Beck's
he's educated.
Glenn Beck might have the best info ever, but he sounds and looks like a lunatic at this point.
He really is coming off like a man unhinged. That honestly, I would act like that if Muslim paratroopers were coming out of a plane over my head. I would start going, holy shit!
Right.
Like he's acting like that right now.
Right. His presentation's a little strange with
And
the blackboard, and he's wearing a robe now at times. And
if it all comes to fruition and he was right, we could all say, goddamn, Glenn Beck was right. We should have listened. Oh, my God. He was amazing. And so he had such foresight.
Watch out, man. The Glenn Beck fans are calling.
But
I'm just saying, he might have the best info, but his presentation's a little kooky.
Right now, he's just coming off as a little kooky. Little kooky.
I've said over the years I'm not a politics guy, but I'm watching all of them every fucking night
great.
now. Every fucking night.
Oh, they're great. I can't get
Because then you
enough.
got the pompous Bill O'Reilly who can't do no wrong.
Bill
and everyone should
O'Reilly.
kiss his ass.
The no
'cause he
spin
knows-
zone.
He knows. He even proved he knows more than Obama.
Of course he does.
And
you'll learn more if you buy some of his coffee cups, hats, shirts, fucking bibs.
Pinhead or Patriot.
Pinhead or Patriot pens.
Fucking asshole.
What else does he hawk?
Is Tiger Woods a pinhead or a patriot? What?
No, he's a nice guy.
Right.
He's a load machine. He's a cum dispenser. He's a good man.
And then I've been watching Keith Olbermann's replacement, Lawrence O'Donnell, and now he's calling out O'Reilly. Basically, wants to fight him on the street. It's like
it's radio. It's shock jock morning radio.
It's like radio wars that we went through. When was the big period for radio wars? The late '90s.
Oh yeah.
Nah, we did well in the mid '90s too.
Late '90s.
I'd say mid '90s to.
Yeah.
Radio wars at this point are almost silly.
Everyone was just like, yeah, yeah!
And that's what these guys are doing.
Harumph!
They're doing radio wars.
Radio wars.
I was watching Lawrence O'Donnell lose his mind the other night. He's calling out O'Reilly, calling him basically a punk and a fake tough guy, and basically saying, "Look, let's fucking fight on the street."
Fight on this.
He didn't officially say that,
but it's so funny just to have people that mad about what.
And he basically said, and remember, we used to use this tact with Howard and everyone else. And if you don't respond to this, it just proves how right I am.
He wants attention.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
Well, he needs the ratings, so he needs Bill O'Reilly to respond. And we used to use that tact. When we were the little guys, we would go after the big guys and basically say, look, our whole philosophy was we need the big guy to talk about us.
Yeah.
So we got to go ugly, man.
And that's what happened.
And that's what they're now doing with these shows on MSNBC. They're all doing it.
Yeah.
They're all doing it.
Yeah, because if you could get the guy with the highest ratings to talk about you, that was what you needed.
Right.
So you would just keep pounding and pounding. And you know, at the beginning, they're just going, well, I won't talk about him. I won't talk about him. And then after a while, they just couldn't take it anymore.
If this is true, I owe an apology. Bill in Delaware. O'Reilly's a dope, he says. I don't know. I don't think O'Reilly's a dope. My problem with O'Reilly is just so over-the-top pompous. But I think he's a very smart guy. 100% of his merchandise profits go to charity. I did not know that.
100%?
If that's true, that's a good thing.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
So do mine.
But, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
We got a Glenn Beck fan. It's only fair. Excuse me. Tom in Connecticut. Okay. Go ahead, Tom.
It is, Tom.
You're out, Tom.
How are you, boys?
All right, Tom.
Beck is a whack job, but the fact that his ratings are so through the roof, I don't know if that's scary or not.
Well, it's not scary if you realize it's all just entertainment.
No, it's kind of fun for people to, watch and go like, holy shit, what's he talking about?
I see a lot of these shows are losing credibility as the days go by, not even the years or the months. I mean, the credibility on these shows are really just being thrown out the window.
Yeah.
Look at the opposite. Look at Oberman, who is a total jerk-off, who had no fan base and no ratings whatsoever, and he was the total opposite of Beck, and nobody watched him.
I don't like Keith Olbermann at all, but he had a fan base.
He did, but where did he go now?
Not near.
No, O'Reilly kicked his ass, but he's going on current TV.
Conservative talk will always do better than liberal talk. It's just the way it is.
Right.
It's more compelling. It's more exciting. I think conservative talk is talking to a more singular audience, and I think liberal talk is a much more factioned audience. You have conservatives are basically willing to listen to other conservatives, regardless of your offshoot of conservatism. Right. Liberals, you have your guilty white people, you have your tree-hugging environmentalists, you have your community leaders, and they might not all agree with each other and might not want to listen to another liberal talk about his bullshit or whatever. But conservatives always seem to band together to watch the people they want to watch. Yeah.
Well, that's primarily why Air America went off the air.
They couldn't get it going.
They couldn't get anybody to listen to it.
Yeah, no shit.
The top talk shows in America are all conservative talk.
Yeah.
All of them. You got right at the top. They list them every week on one of these websites you go to, and it's always Rush, Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck is up there, and then a bunch of the other guys. I forget their
Mike
names.
Savage.
Mike, is he? Yeah, and those guys are all conservative talk show hosts, right? Where's the first position for the lefty?
Yeah.
Is there a lefty that makes the list?
I can't think of one. That's how bad it is.
Jesse Buzzworth does okay.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know what? You got me.
No.
It sounded kind of like a radio name.
That sounded like... I am so picking up on names Jimmy makes up.
He fucking got me,
Jesse Buzzworth?
He got me.
Buzzworth?
He got me.
He's listening to Sharpton show.
With you in the morning.
Jesse Buzzworth.
All right, Tom. Thank you.
Well,
look at my radio name.
I'm changing my name. I told you that.
Wait, why, Chim?
Because I want to show up his name.
What is it going to be?
Jerry Sherbet.
Jerry Sherbet?
That's my new name.
All right. We'll look forward to that. I want to do comedy?
I want to hear more from Rush because Jimmy got him down. Rush will spin everything, man.
Well, that's exactly his
He is
gig.
the king of the spin.
He's done that. He is so glad. I love these guys that are like, oh, our country's doomed. I wish the other guy would have won. And that they
doesn't
build
wish.
their careers on the liberal winning.
Can I state the obvious? Not only did Rush Limbaugh want Obama to fucking win the election, he probably voted for him.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just go in the voting booth and be like, I need this guy to win, so I got a career?
Think about it. Rush is probably thinking, you know what? You never know, so I'm going to even go and vote for him.
Yeah.
He doesn't agree with his politics because someone will spin it out there in that way.
He made his huge career during the Clinton years.
Right.
And then during the Bush years, he pretty much just kind of...
There was sort of a drop-off.
Yeah, a big drop-off.
Not to the point where he was losing his career, but...
But he was talking about, I would think he was talking about more House and Senate bullshit. And then Obama comes in, and he comes back with a vengeance.
He probably wants him for another 4 years.
Please.
Not politically, because he doesn't agree with them, but it's good for his business.
Oh, it certainly is.
Right? Now everyone wants to talk about this. Glenn Beck used to do Morning Zoo Radio. We know that.
Did he? I didn't know he did Zoo Radio.
He was a crew guy with a bad coke problem. Was that the...
That's why I made sure earlier. You can't just say that.
I don't know. But is it documented? I know
if it's documented, then
I know
that's another
he's sober.
Is he sober?
Yeah, he's sober.
This is John in
like
North
him.
Carolina. John, how do you know this? Or is this something you just heard? Because if it's something you just heard, that's where we have problems.
Yellow.
All right.
Yellow. No, I think it's documented that Glenn Beck did have substance abuse problems. I don't know what they were, but he's been sober now for a couple of years, I guess. I'm not even sure when exactly.
Let's go to Renee. Renee?
Hey, what's going on, Phil?
Girl name. You have a girl name.
Well, I never heard that before. You're good. Hey, check this out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, do you remember that video, Glenn Beck? That was the weird video where he was...
The Morning Zoo one?
It looked like he was high. Remember he was in bed?
Really?
Yeah, look at that picture right there.
Oh.
That's him, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that picture where this video, Google Glenn...
I thought you were showing Anthony a nice picture of his shit.
I swear, I went...
His acting's getting good because I'm like, why is Anthony falling for this?
I rolled over there and I thought it was going to be
No,
him.
you remember there was footage of him, but he said he was
that,
on pills or something, but it was for an operation?
Right.
Oh.
Hey, Renee's disagrees with us.
Oh, go ahead, Renee. Feel free to agree to disagree. Go ahead.
What do you got there, Carol?
Go ahead.
Come on, Cynthia.
Hey, 2 weeks ago, Bob Kelly was in there, and he was telling a story about his stepdad. And he's told that story 3 times, and you act like it was the first time you heard it. Isn't that being fake, too? I mean,
there's a lot of... You don't have to say anymore. I'll tell you. There's a lot of stuff that is fake with our show and other radio shows. The thing is, when like Bob Kelly, I'll take you inside a little bit. When Bob Kelly tells a story we've heard a few times, it's not our responsibility to say, we heard that one. I assume, I can speak for myself, there's a lot of people out there hearing it for the first time, so I'm allowing him to just kind of, tell it again.
And you've never been with your drunken friends at a bar or something, and then one of them starts telling a story you've heard before, and you just all kind of go, But
you're absolutely right. Hold on. What I try to do, though, is like, okay, I know the story. How can I possibly make it better as he tells it again this time? You know what I mean? But my whole philosophy is that he's telling so many more people that story for the first time than have heard it already.
It's not let's fool everyone and try to make the people that have heard this before think that we're hearing it for the first time. We're not trying to...
You know how many times
fake
and he could say the same thing about me. He goes into a story and I look at him like, this one.
Yeah.
And then I know the exact role I have to play in that story.
Yeah.
But also sometimes the story is funny more than once, sir, too. Don't forget.
That's true.
So I've laughed at the same story twice. I love hearing it again.
And you could remember little things or other details that were there that you don't remember.
And then sometimes when
Ant
tells the story, I go, oh, you know what? Oh, I'm glad he's telling this again because the last time he told it, I wish I would have asked him this question or led him in this direction.
And then it shoots off to another subject.
Susie understands. I'm leaving now. Bye-bye.
No, but you're right, though. I mean, you're absolutely right is what I'm saying. So.
All right, Becky.
Hey,
take care, Joe.
No, that's a guy.
We'll set up by playing this because this is
the Facts for Life one.
See, Jerry. Her, she likes to lick the you-know-what.
What the you-know-whats?
The Jews.
Yes, sir.
Oberman had high ratings, highest ratio on MSNBC.
MSNBC.
It's like having the biggest dick in China.
Oberman was the highest-rated MSNBC personality as well as cable news person on any channel other than Fox. There's a big drop-off after that, is what I'm saying. And MSNBC, the ratings for MSNBC suck.
You know what?
So if he's the highest-rated guy on the suckiest-rated network, big whoop-de-doo.
We can relate to that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
When we were syndicated, that's how people spun our ratings at times. When you want to be number one, men 18 to 49 is the big get, as we like to say from time to time. But a program director will go, look, you're not number one, men 18 to 49, but men 22 to 27.
Oh, you're killing.
That listen from 3 in the afternoon until 3:20.
Yeah.
You are number one, my friend.
Yeah, thanks.
They would try to, build you up and go, look, no, don't worry about it. And that's,
And we were number one on stations that were abominations.
True. But Keith Olbermann wanted to be number one across the board.
Of course, and he wasn't even close to the Fox News ratings.
No. Yeah, we're going to get to the Australian anchor as well. But we set it up. Everyone has seen or heard this clip by now. If not, I would love to play this and see how many people are actually hearing this for the first time. I'd be very curious. It's the lady reporter out there in L.A. after the Grammys.
What happened to that bitch? I heard she was all mumbling and shit.
and for the people that are sick of hearing that, we do have a new one that I'll turn a lot of people on to today that someone tweeted me yesterday. But first, this.
First time, Sari.
Well, a very, very heavy rotation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go ahead, Terrace Chase and look for the have the pet.
We should not move on from this clip. This clip is just fucking amazing.
The heavy birtation is
heavy
just
birtation.
getting me.
That's not good.
The heavy birtation.
Yeah.
I go for more medium birtation.
But you know what?
I don't like it too heavy. It's too rich.
But birtation should be a word.
Birtation. How is birtation not a word?
Every word
at
has
this
been
point.
Heavy birtation.
Birtation.
Remember that guy?
No.
The fucking, what was his name? The guy who talked a lot when he was on acid. Heavy birtation. The guy who was fucked up with the
cups.
Yeah.
Oh, we did this yesterday.
Don't fix
Oh,
them.
did you?
Was it before you got here?
Yeah, I didn't remember
because I
that.
thought you were losing your mind now.
No.
Yeah, Anthony did a whole video.
I did. Heavy
I did a
birtation.
video.
Yeah,
of that.
Anthony did a
I didn't even know.
I
Did
put a little video together.
Holy shit, I thought you were just having
No,
a
I
stroke.
really didn't know.
I'm like,
We thought
wasn't he
Jimmy
here
was
yesterday?
having
I
a
forgot you
stroke.
got here late because of the LA flight.
Yeah, we were doing.
No, Anthony made a mashup where it goes to the drinking out of cups guy.
Yeah, the lizard.
Pretty funny video.
Heavy birtation.
But why is
Birtation.
invitation a word?
It is actually.
Oh, what does it mean?
It's a combination of. It's a birthday invitation.
birtation.
So you take a vacation on your birthday.
Birtation.
All right, now it's a word.
It is.
Oh, we haven't even talked about Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, he's
Cyrus
freaking
yet.
out.
We'll get to that.
Hannah Montana ruined his family.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
that's right.
And Achy
Please.
Breaky Heart did what?
Oh, man. Look at that, right?
You have to admit to people that you are the Achy Breaky Heart guy.
How did it ruin his family?
Look.
Because she's bigger than him. He's probably jealous, and she's like, "Shut up, Dad."
What is this about, Ed? I mean, might as well do it.
His daughter is, there's that clip of her smoking something out of a bong, and
They're hinting her problems are way worse than people know.
Like she's barely holding onto that public persona of Hannah Montana and shit by a thread right now. By a thread.
Why blame it on Hannah Montana? Why not blame it on your fucking parenting skills to figure that shit out?
He actually does.
Because there was a time where she had to and would listen to you.
He does blame
now
it on
it's
himself.
too fucking late.
He blames it on
he
himself
does.
too. He took some of the blame for it. Said that he looking back, he never would have even let her do that.
Bullshit.
I know, but
the
that's
money that
hindsight.
fucking raked in, and actually helped his lousy career. His career was dead in the water.
I know, done.
And then he got to be on that show with her,
and it made
What is he
her a
talking
big
about?
star. She's going through that time in her life where she's a huge star. She starts, feeling her oats as a young woman.
And she's bigger than him.
Yeah, she's bigger than him.
Way bigger than
And
he
she's
ever
starting to
was.
experiment with drugs and sex and just scantily clad. And
would you?
Ooh, in a second. There's not even any doubt.
Would you let her suck your Peter?
Yes. Oh, of course I would.
Would you let her suck the cum
Who
out?
wouldn't?
Yeah. Would you let her lick your pud?
There isn't one guy that isn't a complete flaming homosexual that wouldn't do that.
Would you let her lick your pud?
Look, come on.
Would you let her put her fingers in your ghoulie?
Only if I could do the same.
Would you let her make the motorboat sound in your anus?
That would just be silly.
While she pulled on your balls? While she was trying to start it?
That's so silly.
So what is he talking about? I love these guys that talk after the fact. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. That Hannah Montana was very good for you and the family.
He's full of turkey.
Yes.
Now that the show is pretty much over, I would assume. I don't know that world, but I would assume it's
What, Hannah Montana?
way past.
I think that's dead.
Is it dead or is
Yeah.
it okay?
No, I think that's done, right? That's been
Completely
done a while.
done?
She's a little too old for that. I don't think Disney wants her parading around
He goes, I hate
half
to
nude.
see. Now it's easy to say this stuff. Then you should have yanked her out. I hate to say it, but yes, I do. Yeah, I take it back in a second, he said. For my family to be here and just be everybody okay, safe and sound and happy, normal would have been fantastic. Heck, yeah, I'd erase it all in a second if I could. That's such bullshit when these celebrities say this.
She's dressing like a whore.
They give the money back.
Yeah, give the money back. Go ahead. Give it to charity.
We said the same thing to that dope man cow when he started trashing shock jocks. I'm like, really? You were living in a mansion.
Turd.
You were living in a mansion somewhere because you had Turd doing shock jock things and you were doing shock jock things. Give the money back then if you regret it.
I'm turning my back on the shock jock genre. I'm doing political talk now, Turd. Turd, what do you think of Obama, Turd?
Yeah, what happened?
We're gonna drop him in a voting booth. We're dropping Turd into the ocean for election day. Jack off.
He did the hackiest shock jock shit in the history of radio. What is Turd doing, you think?
Turd.
We know man cows
Turd's
trying to
running
do the
for
political
governor
thing.
of Iowa.
Probably.
I don't know what Turd is up to. The artist formerly known as Turd. Fucking ass.
Can we get an update on Turd there?
Turd, where's
E-Rock,
Turd?
that's your job. Homework assignment. I want to know what Turd's doing.
Isn't he still on the show?
What show?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
exactly.
man cow? You think?
Who knows?
If he is, he's
Does he
probably
even
just
have
answering
a show
phones
anymore?
or something. Man cow?
He's so off the radar. Like, so off the fucking radar.
I don't know. There's a couple of shows that throw him on TV every once in a while to give his opinion.
Really?
Yeah, every once in a while. I think.
But
he
I mean,
still
as
does
far
a
as
little-
radio goes, like, what is he doing?
Last we checked in with him, he was doing kind of small town radio, right? Syndicated to some small towns.
my Christian values are now what I'm pushing on the air. Turd, get on the cross, Turd. We're gonna nail Turd on a cross.
He can't get off of his shock jockery, his shock jock roots. So he goes Christian, religious, conservative talk, but still with Turd.
Turd. Turd's out there protesting against dead soldiers. Turd.
What an asshole. Turd.
Stupid Turd.
How do you agree to be Turd?
I know.
Like, how does that fucking happen? I mean, we've had some winners on this show as far as interns and things go, but how do you agree to be Turd?
It's bad enough I have to go through life as Opie, trust me.
Imagine being
I
Turd.
fucking hate the name.
Turd.
It made sense when I was 12 and I didn't have fucking hair on my balls.
Oh, God.
I'm an older guy now and I walk around, hey, Opie. I hate it.
Even Ron Howard almost got away from
I
that.
fucking hate it if you need to know the truth.
He got away from that by, like, directing and...
At least some people they try to man it up and go Ope or O. But I'm fucking Opie. I fucking hate it. It gave me a good living, and I'm not going to give the money back, so I'm a fucking hypocrite.
Give the money back, then.
But now that I'm older, yeah, I fucking hate the name.
You know what? You just want to go to Greg?
I never liked that name. That's why I accepted a nickname. I hated my name. Hated it.
All right. Hello, Bill.
Right.
What do we...
At least my mom was smart enough not to make me a Gregory, which I think is like probably the worst
Gregory.
name you could be named.
Gregory.
I think that's a fine name for you.
Although when Ted says it, I kind of enjoy it.
Thank
but
you, Gregory.
I do enjoy when you say
Of course you do. It's your name.
But let it be known, I'm still Opie. I fucking hate it.
Oh, God. That's just...
And all I'm saying is how it relates. like being Turd, though. It's way
Turd?
worse.
Is it just going to be worse
You
every,
think he's in his 40s somewhere and they're going, hey, Turd.
I'm Turd.
Hey,
I'm
man.
Turd.
Hey, man, I'm trying to bring my daughter to school. Can you chill on the fucking Turd?
Hey, Turd, remember when you crashed that car, Turd?
My name's Brad, please.
I'm Brad. Could you not call me Turd? Does it get worse every year? Like if you when you have these landmark birthdays,
mine?
Do you think like, oh my God, I'm Opie at and then throw age here?
It's bad, man. Yeah.
It is bad, man.
It's so awkward for everybody. It's awkward for me. It's awkward for the people that have to say it.
It was cool when like you were fucking 8.
It stopped being cool when we moved to New York, probably. Probably.
It was okay in like Massachusetts. Yeah.
Well, because we were
still
like
playing young
we were
music
building up the name of the show and everything.
Yeah.
It's like I got a son now, man.
And then we can't. Dad, is he gonna call you Dad or Opie?
It's the wimpiest name ever. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
Maybe that's why I had to try to play the over-the-top tough guy on the radio, because I was aware that my name is the fucking wimpiest.
It's not a bad name.
It's horrible.
Makes you think of a small town and flowers, piece of pie.
Mount Pilot.
Oh, whatever. It was
You know
good.
what's a cute nickname? Kids like when you call them, hey, turkey foot. And
What is turkey foot?
You kiss their foot, you go, blah. You make a turkey sound.
You're a disgusting man.
Turkey foot.
Yum.
Anything for an angle, huh? Any angle you can get on that. On that getting a getting a kid.
Hey, you want a turd update or not?
Oh, please.
We might have it. When Brittany went through her problems, Billy said that would never happen to his daughter. Really?
Oh boy.
Oopsie. And all man cow stuff was real up to a point. Mark in Chicago wants to say.
Really?
Which one you want first?
Up to a point.
And then someone is begging that we play any old man cow bit.
I know. It's just
Which one haven't we played in a while, E-Rock? It's one of my favorite things
We
to
have
do.
a whole disc full of them. Let me go get it.
But find one we haven't played in a while.
Yeah, not the one where he drives the car, where Turd drives the
Yeah,
car.
where-
We've heard that one. I love it.
Is
But
Turd okay, though?
Let's
Turd?
find out. Let's find out. Let's go to Joe in Illinois. We want to know about Turd. We're very concerned about Turd.
Where's Turd? Turd.
Joe.
Hello, you there?
Yeah, let's go,
yeah,
Joe.
where's Turd?
I believe he is running an ice cream parlor that he named after his son, Nick. It's called Nick's Licks, and I think it's in Peatone, Illinois.
Really? Or are you just plugging a place?
No.
All right.
What else does he do? Is he a manager at the Cincinnati Funny Bone?
Why would you say that?
This weekend?
That's really weird.
Hold on, let me Google it.
All right.
I wonder if they have a special chocolate ice cream, the Turd. It's just like, God, can I have a Turd?
There's a store there under that name, but it's not an ice cream place.
Oh.
Well, what is Nick's
Nick's
Licks?
Licks.
Nick's
Kids
Licks
and
is
babies.
Wait, you're
clothes.
trying to tell me there's a business called Nick's Licks and it's not an ice cream place?
Kids and baby clothes.
That's
Ew.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I don't know if you know about Turd then there, Joe.
It's like Paul's Malls with M-A-U-L, you know. 'cause they,
Get out of here, turkey foot.
ew. And are the kids' feet all like wet after that?
Yeah, they smell like cigarettes.
Because Uncle Paul smokes.
Yeah, I smoke.
What do you smoke, Viceroy?
I like Moors.
Moors.
A nice Tipperillo.
The kids' feet smell like saliva.
Like sour
fucking-
cigarette breath tongue.
Oh, God.
Sour cigarette tongue.
Terrible.
The worst.
Go wash your feet.
Yeah, your feet.
So your mother doesn't smell them.
Yeah, one time they walked in and the mother thought that she walked through cat tinkle. Went there and wash your feet good.
Shit. Look who's here. It's E-Rock.
Yeah.
He's got some turd bits. Hey, Turd.
You got one?
Turd.
Hey.
These are some of the great man cow.
Wait, let me look at the
Oh, God.
Turkey toes.
Please.
1 through 9.
1 through 9. And people say that the man cow You're in Man Cow Country. It was one of the funniest bits ever. Have we played that in a while?
Oh, God.
No, we haven't.
Could we play that today? Is it
Remember that?
at 10 o'clock?
That or the Jericho, either one.
What?
That or the Jericho.
Oh, really? Yeah, we were going to replay the Jericho. We did a lot of Jericho today, though. What do you want to do, Ed?
Let's
go Man Cow Country.
I love listening to this shit.
Let's go. You're in Man Cow Country. It's one of the best radio beatings we've given in years.
Turd.
Well, oh.
Turd. 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 Turd.
All right, here we go. Do you want to hear?
That's someone saying the kids' feet smell like they were fire walking.
Little turkey feet. I love
Cigars.
that.
Was that you? Yeah.
You want to hear Cheers? I don't know what that one is. Chicken legs. Pale head.
Chicken legs.
No, turkey feet.
These are your choices.
Pale head?
Rocky Blessing. Snap, crackle, call. Air horn to the ear. We did cleaning off the boss's desk way too much.
Yeah, that's a great
And we've
one.
done the fucking turd.
Turd. Turd. Turd.
He's crashing into the
Turd
fake wall
crashing
in the production
car.
studio.
In the production studio, where you hear the engine like it's in the studio, but you hear Turd like he's on the phone.
They couldn't even figure that out.
Production job ever.
You have to run the sound effects through a phone filter, so at least
come on.
sounds like you're outside.
Yeah,
you
EQ
idiot.
it.
So we did it AF. I mean,
Terrible.
all our bits at AF were real.
Our bra bombing.
Of course.
How did you guys fucking get up a balloon like that, though? There's no reason.
It was very difficult.
It's not
Jim.
about us. We could focus on us tomorrow. And you're supposed to bring in your tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it on my desk. I'm ready to bring it in. We're going to launch Car Crash Comedy.
Yeah.
If we end in 10 minutes, we could do both bits. Is that the greatest thing you've
Come
ever
on,
heard?
I want to.
Which one you want to hear? You're picking today, man.
What was it?
Cheers.
Okay.
Chicken legs, pale head, Rocky Blessing, snap, crackle, call.
Snap, crackle, call.
Because I think we've done the air horn to the ear a lot,
Okay.
too.
How about pale head?
Pale head.
I don't know what it is. I don't remember, but I'm thinking pale head.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm glad I got you.
Oh no. Oh
Here's
no.
the pale on this.
Okay. He's calling someone because get this, people. Get this.
Ready for this?
He's got a pail stuck on his head, I think. I got a pail stuck on my head. Cigars and Scotch calling it fail head. Fail head.
I have to admit, I love our listeners when they're beating us up properly.
Yeah.
I really do, because I think people get confused.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get really frustrated by a certain
Element
of our quote fans.
Blacks.
But, yeah. But when you beat us up properly, I love it. And this guy's, because we're trying to figure out what Man Cow bit to play, and this guy writes, Ryan, he goes, oh, how about when Anthony called Man Cow?
Yeah, play that bit. Great. When I did the perfect phone caller bit.
Finally had a chance.
Oh, all
right, let's go to Palehead.
Right there, and I fucked it up.
Here's the Palehead.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm glad I got you, Doctor.
Excuse me.
Help me.
What's your name?
My name is Larry. I got a bucket stuck on my head. What am I supposed to do?
Hold just one moment, okay?
Help! Can't breathe much longer.
Sir?
Hello?
Yeah?
I fell down.
Yes, and you have a bucket stuck on your head?
I have a bucket stuck on my head.
Okay.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Can I stop it? Did you hear that? You hear the bad fucking...
The sound effect.
You hear the bad sound effect. He's using cartoon sound effects.
He's using
and hoping the woman on the other line won't notice.
That was squeaky hinge sound, number
I have a
28.
bucket stuck on my head.
I know that one.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Can you hold
Join
on?
Guns N' Roses.
Hello?
Sir, do you have anybody there with you?
No.
Okay, the best
My dog, Larry.
Okay, the best thing is to call an ambulance.
I gotta get over and I need some help from my doctor.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, this is Dr. How may I help you?
I fell down and I got a bucket on my head that I cannot get off.
Okay.
All right?
What you really need to do, though, is call 911.
What about like a crowbar?
What I would say is call the ambulance and let them help you get it off safely.
Oh! I'm trying to... Oh, God! I'm trying to pull it. It just won't come off.
Sir?
Yeah.
What I want you to do is hang up with me and call 911, and they'll help you out.
You lady who... kind of neat acoustically.
Okay.
It sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
You call 911.
Hello.
They'll help you
911.
out.
Hello.
Okay.
Let me try a crowbar. You slipped the crowbar over.
That's a good one.
Much better.
That's good. And a bucket head is good.
People eat this shit up in Chicago, man.
Wow.
Look, we weren't perfect. We've done some fucking hacky things. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's time to admit some of this shit, but wow.
That is.
But wow. We're gonna have to play another one because that's.
Please do.
But first, we got the babbling reporter. Remember, I said because of the thing from Grammys.
Babbling reporter, yeah.
Someone tweeted this yesterday to me, and I appreciate it. It was another babbling reporter, and I think this one they hinted that it might have been epilepsy, and that's why I'm playing this.
Oh.
Did she have some kind of weird epileptic fit or something?
Well, they're doing tests.
Or that someone explained that a migraine headache can make your fucking brain go.
I think it would seem cold-hearted. They fired her on the spot.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Let me tell you what.
First of all,
here we go.
butt plug was a real call. I don't want to hear.
Whoa, man.
Butt plug was a real call.
It might be a little dated, but that fucking call was all right, man.
Of course it was.
I could fucking head you in a direction
that was
of
real.
ones where you would get to us, but that one wasn't bad.
What was the one with the dress where you were both
That was
on the phone?
horrible.
What was that?
Baby clothes, adult baby clothes.
Yeah, they're
if you want to make fun, that was
that
horrible.
a bad one?
But that was a real call too. Well, the man cow, the man cow was a real call. He actually called somebody that bought into the dumb shit.
But just to see how long you can go saying one word like butt plug, that's that's a class. That's a class bit right there.
It was fine. Here's another news reporter just fucking talking some weird language.
Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen says Wisconsin is the latest state, including Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Ohio, and Wyoming, to join Florida's suit. The states claiming the Exorcist saw Unchisracho and Palais Bringritz by health urgent. President Obama will head to.
Whoa!
You know what? I just remembered. You got to see the video really fast, Danny.
Holy shit! Does she freak out?
I forgot. They go to the other lady, and she's just standing there like, holy shit, are you okay?
Really?
But then she had to keep her composure and do the next story.
Isn't it amazing how fucking non-human they are? She couldn't go, hey, are you
gotta
okay?
just be robots.
What was that?
I don't know why the news has this weird...
Don't
they're
react.
fucking assholes, that's why.
Do not react.
And the other thing about the Grammy reporter lady, fucking CBS, copyright, they're forcing everyone to take the video down.
Yep. Fucking assholes.
They are assholes, man. Let us fucking laugh. There's nothing wrong with it. But they're going after everybody that posted that fucking video. They might be down a bit. I don't know, Danny. I'm sorry to make you fucking...
And she got...
Yeah, here it is. Look, you got to just see... They're saying it might have been epilepsy.
Really? This is another woman.
No, this is the same one, but I just want you to see...
the face. Okay.
Let me see it, yeah.
Well, it's taking a while.
This is fucking... this is the reporter. Yeah, she fucking...
For the new computer to kick in.
Is this a new computer?
Span reporting from our Rock County.
There we go.
Span reporting from our Rock County Bureau at the Janesville Gazette. Thanks, Margot. Well, Wisconsin has officially joined 25 other states in a lawsuit against President Obama's healthcare reform law. Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen says Wisconsin is the latest state, including Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Ohio, and Wyoming, to join Florida's suit. The states claiming the Exorcist saw Unchisracho and Palais Bringritz by health urgent.
Holy shit.
And that fucking bobblehead doll lady who was next to
her. Like, looking at her like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now, the only thing...
What she said.
Was she trying to say towns?
I don't know
town
what
names? And
that, to me, was gibberish.
Totally gibberish?
Gibberish.
Because I wasn't sure if maybe she would start mispronouncing towns and then fucking just lost it.
Damn.
Is there really any difference?
Sound like Gabby Johnson.
Who's that?
I'm just happy the children are here to hear Gabby Johnson say that in real, authentic Old West gibberish. Blazing Saddles.
But is there really any difference between that and when a woman just talks regularly?
That's all you hear. Fliegen lag fucking chinging.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Let's go to Matt. We lost Matt. You know what? He brought up a call. He said the greatest call we made was the elderly Alzheimer's guy in the phone booth trying to cross the road.
In the phone booth.
What drove me nuts about that, we never had an ending to that I was ever satisfied with.
No. There's no way to really end it.
I tried a bunch of edits with that, and the call is amazing, but we never. With prank calls, you have to have that big, right?
Yeah, you need like a.
But still an amazing call from the AAF days as well. Hey, Australian news anchor takes a shot at sports reporter. I was suspicious if this was real, but a lot of the guys around here saying they think it's real.
Real? Is this a real or fake?
But a lot. I guess we go real. Danny, you got the video of this?
I don't know what this is.
Oh, really? I'm trying to remember where I saw it yesterday. You might just put in Australian news anchor because it's going viral. Some guy was showing off a tiny little ridiculous, tiny like trophy. And then they went back to the guys at the desk and they made a comment how small it is and useless it is.
I want to see it.
I heard about this.
Well, I'll play it over here, but the video is pretty good too on this one for a reference point.
And England skipper Andrew Strauss arrived in London, proudly showing off the little urn. They'll spend
The little urn! But But it looked like an SNL bit, because the little urn was literally, I'm showing you, what is that, maybe 3 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, there it is.
From here.
All right. Let's give it a...
And England skipper Andrew Strauss arrived in London, proudly showing off the little urn. They'll spend 4 days at home before flying out for the World Cup. And Belinda, I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much. Weather's next with Jane Riley, but first, here's George Negus.
That's hilarious.
So it was
It's
like
hilarious,
a
but
little dick joke.
I'm suspicious.
Yeah, I'm very suspicious.
You are, right, Danny? All right. We have to get it out. It almost looks like an onion type thing.
Yeah, she's too quick. There's
Too
no reaction.
quick.
They cut away from him too quickly. Usually on shots like that, they keep both reporters.
Right. I'm very
it was just
suspicious
really
that maybe they're
strange.
going for some kind of viral thing.
Maybe.
You would know about that, and then, yeah.
Especially with it
Tiny wee-wee joke.
With it being like, I mean, if that's Australia, they're very loose in Australia. I have a feeling that the anchor they would probably have some fun, banter about that aside from just ignoring it like it never happened and moving on.
Yeah. Can we play my favorite anchor bit of all time? With when you have a few shots.
Oh, that's a great one.
You have that really fast.
please.
We'll end the show with that today.
I love that one.
Because we're talking about anchor people kind of taking shots at each
the
other.
argument.
It's my favorite one.
Anchor
of all
fights.
time. Anchor fights. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's the one where she's has
It's
a few
before.
belts.
Yeah, a few belts. Right. In between newscasts. Jimmy, what do you got, man?
Oh, I have
Cincinnati. Funny Bone.
the Funny Bone, Cincinnati this Thursday through Saturday, and
Cincy.
Then March 5th, Montclair Wellmont Theater. And you know that my Antisocial Network show with Brewer, Attell, and Burr is on sale now for Foxwoods, April 30th.
That's going to be a sellout.
I hope so.
All right. You got that, E-Rock? And after the break, I think we're doing Man Cow Country, that bit, and possibly the Jericho thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Have something to listen to on the way home.
Absolutely. But at first, the anchor people going at it.
First segment.
It's done that way all the time.
It
That's what I was
frequently
told.
is. It frequently is.
Well, then we better
Do you
talk
hear me
about it.
complaining about it?
Then we better talk
Tonight
about
I'm
it.
complaining because tonight I
Then
said,
we better
hey,
talk about it because I think you've got a
agree.
problem. I think we've got a problem. All right? If that's what you think, then we'll talk about it after the show, and we'll talk about it with Roger Bell. Because I'm not going to sit here night after night and put up with this shit. Okay?
night after night? Night after night?
Well,
Where,
it
let's,
looks
how
to
much,
me like that's the way it's going to go,
I'll
Ann.
take the ante up a little higher than that even. You're not only wrong, you're way out of line.
Let me tell you something.
You
kiddo.
started it, pal.
You want Harold Green, you might get him.
That's fine with me. Fine
Oh, is
with
it really?
me. Good old
Oh.
Harold Green.
Okay. Okay. You want to start dealing with shit? Go ahead. That's what you want. You just might get it. You go home and have a couple of shooters, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but when you come back, you're not the same lady.
That's not true.
Some nights it is, Ann.
When news happens, you see it happen on Channel 7.
the #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Now, Paul Moyer and Martin, Johnny Mountain Weather, and Todd Donahoe Sports. This is Eyewitness News Tonight.
3 men dead tonight in an execution-style murder in Los Angeles. Good evening.
Robin,